Do you have any favorite baby names that feel like they've just been kind of like lost or forgotten by time? I've been going through decade by decade, finding the names that fell out of the top 1,000 for each individual decade. I'm not going to read them all off, so if you want to screenshot it, but I'll go through 1900 and 1960 in this video. Whit, Rush, and Fate for names that fell out between 1900 and 1909 are two I would love to see come back. I couldn't find as many that fell out during the 1910s, but Spurgeon I think was used by a Duggar, and I could see West actually getting quite popular again, and Lawton actually. The names that fell out of the top 1,000 during the 1920s, this is probably my favorite list out of all of the decades. And I loved the 1930s. I've talked before how I wish June and Ivy both would make a comeback as a boy's name too. The 1940s list, this one could have been 3 times as long. I might have to do a part 2 with just the boys' names that fell out during the 1940s. There were so many of them. The 1950s was my second favorite. Meredith is another name I'd love to see come back for boys. And then the names that fell out during the 1960s. Raleigh, I've always had such a soft spot for. I think it sounds so sweet and handsome. I'll be recording part 2 directly after this, so going decade by decade from 1970 to the names that have already fallen out during the early 2020s, so it won't take too long, 20 or 30 minutes, and then tomorrow I'll be doing the girl name version of this video. But I'd love to know what you think of these names, and if you had a favorite decade out of all of those. Like I said, I think the 1920s was mine.